Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Stephan Labossiere, aka Stephan Speaks, and today we are going to discuss where are all the good men at? You've been asking me. I get DMs and emails and questions at events all the time about where are the good men? Where are the good men? And let me start off by saying I do understand many of you are struggling to see the good men that are out there. Many of you are struggling with having experience or seeing examples of good men in your life, whether that be family members, friends, relationships, or your own experiences. But I want you to know the good men do exist, and I'm gonna tell you where. But before I tell you where, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I want you to leave a comment. Leave a comment below on not just where you think the good men are, because I already can see a bunch of y'all saying nowhere, but just leave a comment about whether you even believe good men are out there. So let's make it a poll. I want you to vote yes or no in the comment section if you feel good men do exist. Now, let's move along. So where are the good men? They are everywhere. Now, I know some of y'all shaking your head and acting like whatever. No, listen to me. Listen very closely. There are a lot of great men roaming about in this world. The reality is that when a woman says there are no great men, the more accurate thing for her to say is she hasn't met any good men that she likes or that likes her in return. Now, I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just being honest about what the reality is. Because many of you know good men that you probably try to hook up with your friends, your family members, your mother, your sister, whoever, but they weren't your cup of tea. So let's not overlook that, and let's not dismiss the fact that these good men do exist. But again, I know what you're thinking is, but where are the ones that I actually do like? Well, listen, it all starts with you. For you to see them, you've got to first fix your vision. You have to believe they even exist. Because the reality is that if you do not believe they exist, then even if one presents himself, you're going to look for the bad in him to validate your belief that there are no good men. So you're not going to allow yourself to see him for who he is. Now, on the flip side, understand that in these examples that you see in and around your life through friends and family members, you have to understand that sometimes the full story isn't being told to you. So your perception of, oh my gosh, none of these guys are good, they're all doing someone wrong, is based off what that specific woman is telling you. Now, I'm not saying every woman is lying. There are plenty of men doing a bunch of nonsense and deserve to be called out. However, I have seen tons of situations where information is misconstrued, where facts are left out, and a different picture is painted of what the actual reality was. And these situations involved actual good quality men. But again, what woman wants to tell other women, I had a good one, but I messed it up. I had a good one, but I pushed him away. I had a good one, but I didn't appreciate how good he was, or whatever reason that led to the whole thing blowing up in their face. So you have to understand that don't be so quick to take other people's stories and use that to project this belief that there are no great men, there are no good men. There are. Now, again, I know some of you are still thinking, but damn it, you want to know where. Like, you want to know some specific places. So at my events, and I think you should come to them, I do have a tour out right now, the You Deserve It tour. You can also click the link in the description to get your tickets. But typically at these tours, I usually give the 5 places to meet a man. It's actually 7. I actually give 7. So I'm not going to give you all 7. You want all 7, you got to come to the event. But I'm going to give you 2 places that is very easy to meet a guy. Good guys. And when we say good guys, again, the reality is that we don't always know how good a person is, regardless of what they're projecting on the outside. So I do want you to take this with the understanding that I'm saying here's some places you can actually meet men and understand that there's the potential of good men being there. But yes, wherever you go, there can be good or bad men. Same way, I can sit here and say go to church to find a man, which is not on my list. But even in church, there can be some good ones and there can be some horrible ones. But 2 quick places to meet a man just to satisfy your taste buds with that. One place I love to tell women is the gym. Listen, at the gym, there are tons of men, and it is a very easy place for you to meet a guy if you're willing to open yourself up to meeting someone there. The reality is that most women, when they go to the gym, understandably so, are going in locked into just don't bother me. I'm here to work out. I'm in, I'm out. That's it. They don't really open themselves up to the possibility of making friends there, of mingling, and allowing themselves to build relationships that could flourish into something romantic. So I do think that if you're not going to the gym, or if you are going to the gym, simply going there but opening yourself up to it, making sure you're exuding the right energy, will go a long way to you meeting more men. Second place that I can throw at you to meet men, networking events. Again, this is a place where a lot of cities, no matter where you are, have networking events, have events where groups of people are meeting up, like-minded individuals, professionals, and it's a great place to go mix and mingle. It's already set up for you to have to talk to people while there. So you don't have to feel awkward about engaging in conversation or creating conversation. Not to mention that if your interest is a man who is professional, well, a man at a networking event is either going to be already a professional or an aspiring professional. So it's still a great place where you can feel very comfortable in just talking to people, just making friends. And the wonderful thing is, even if you don't make a romantic connection, you might be able to make a business one. So those are two quick places to consider. But to get back to the main topic at hand about, again, where the men are, where are the good men at? They are truly everywhere. But again, it starts with within you, and you have to heal the parts of you that have blinded you from the reality that they exist. And you have to understand that your energy and your perception plays a big role in whether or not you're going to attract some quality men your way. Quality, good, serious-minded men with genuine intentions. So you have to be mindful of how are you coming across? How are you presenting yourself? And again, simply believing in the reality that they do exist and knowing they are everywhere. And you can meet one when you least expect it. So put yourself in the right mindset. Make sure you've done some healing. Embrace the reality. And let me say this before we wrap this up. If you are a believer in God, do not start to think that God put you on this earth to set you up with only some bad men out there. Like, he didn't leave you here to be miserable and end up in bad relationships. So trust and believe that through God, you can have everything you desire, and it all does exist. But yes, there's a path you have to walk. There's work that you may have to do. In most cases, you do have to do. And when you embrace that, you will get everything you desire and more.